Hey guys, it's Lee. In this video I'm going to show you how to use another money saving app. This time it is Flipp. I use Flipp for the purpose of price matching, but you can simply use it just for putting together your grocery list and making sure you're getting the best deal. It doesn't have to actually be for price matching, but you're going to see why I use it and how helpful it is. So a few of the functions of Flipp down here are the fact that you can view your flyers online. So on the bottom, if I click on flyers, Flipp has them. This isn't my postal code, but you can enter in your true postal code so it zones in on where you are and what's appropriate for your area. Here we've got featured flyers, so it's just the ones that they've tagged here, and they've got in, Rexall and Leon's, Henry's. But over here, the next one is favorites. Now I don't have any favorites listed, but I'll show you how I would. I'm going to go back to the flyers, and if I wanted to see them in alphabetical order, that way, or the latest ones, so the most recent ones that have come up, even says here starts tomorrow, so it's just a preview. Now what you can do is go on to all flyers here, and for me, I just want to click on the grocery ones. And now that I have just grocery, I can go back to latest. I can see, ones that are more appropriate to what I'm looking for. So if I know that I often shop at Walmart, I'm going to click on that and tap the heart to add it to my favorites. I also know I always like to check Giant Tiger because they always have some fantabulous deal for me to price match, and Food Basics, not even for price matching, but because it's close by and easy for me to shop there regularly. Now, if I go into my favorites now, now it looks like more than I tapped, but it's simply because sometimes Food Basics and Walmart split up their flyer, so they're giving me everything from Giant Tiger, I didn't mean Food Basics, sorry, Giant Tiger splits it up into the clothing and things they sell along with groceries, and then Walmart does the same thing. But it just gives you an example of what you can list on your favorites. The search function here allows you to search stores or items, which this is what I use for price matching because it makes things very easy. To give you an example, if I was looking for bacon, and I start typing in bacon, okay, well right away it comes up. Now it lays it out, per the way it looks in the ad. So it just kind of takes a little clipping of it, that there's bacon on sale at Loblaws, Sobeys, Freshco, Food Basics, and I can go through and see, because obviously there's different kinds of bacon, or even this one, it's those frozen burgers, and one of them must have the word bacon in it. So it's brought that into my search results. So when I find what I'm looking for, if I say, oh yes, $2.99, that's the one I want, I can bring it up and I can look, and if I hold it, it brings it into where I can tap clip item. So I'm going to go back and then say I wanted to search for cheese. Now, it's either because for some people might actually be going to these stores, but for me it's because I'm looking for the cheapest price that I'm going to do one haul at Walmart and price match these items. So here, if I'm scrolling through, there's brick cheese and shredded cheese and cheese slices, all sorts of kinds. But if, say for example, maybe it was cottage cheese I was looking for, it's going to go in, I'm going to hold it down, I'm going to clip the item. Now when I go back, I'm going to show you, not right over their shopping list, we'll go to that one, but right here is clippings. And there's the clippings. There's the ones I saved. To me, this is the equivalent of having my pen and paper and jotting down where and how much the item was that I saw on sale. But now having my clippings allows me to keep little snapshots of them. The shopping list works somewhat the same way as me using the search function, except I can check things off as I go. So if I was going to make my shopping list, right away a popular one's cheese, so I'm going to add that one. And say we talked about I wanted bacon, Maybe I also want, I'm going to put in more generally Kellogg's, because when I'm looking for cereal, I find if you do the actual maker like that, you have a better time of it coming up. And maybe milk. And lastly, let's see, I wanted deodorant. Okay, so now if you saw those little things going up each time, this shows I already have on my list 2 clippings. I have my clipping for bacon and my clipping for cheese. But if I click on this milk here, it right away it shows me, because that's on my list, it shows me those different snapshots of where it's on sale. So if I'm saying, just for example, this was the one, or I don't know, let me go here. This was the one I was looking for. Yeah, then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold it down, I'm going to clip the item, and now I'm going to go back to my shopping list and carry on. So, Kellogg's, I might have been looking for mini wheats. So if that was the best price out there, I'm just kind of going through here, then I would click, clip, and go back. Now the best thing about this shopping list is when I'm in the grocery store, say now I've got these items, we'll just do one for deodorant quick, say woohoo, $2.99, which is not actually my kind of price, but for the purposes of showing you, we will go, okay, we've got the list here. Now if I were to go to Walmart and I'm in line, I would check my clippings, and I've got my milk, bacon, mini wheats, deodorant, cottage cheese. Now personally, I would probably go like that, like to make it simple for the cashier. I'd click on it so she can see the date, where I'm price matching with, that it's valid, and that she can see the price. And if there's any problem with, I can't see the mills if it's the exact product, you can just click that, tap it to get rid of that circle around it. But this way, if I put everything on the cash register in order of my clippings, then there's no scrambling at the last minute looking, where's that snapshot I had, or, I don't have any physical flyers that I'm rummaging through. And this way it's smooth sailing, so you don't get that pressure of the people standing behind you, and it works out very well. Now, afterwards, you can just take edit, delete all, because if I got everything, and now I've cleared my list and I'm ready to start again. Now, ultimately, you can probably tell that I love this app. The only thing I will say is there is a second app I use when just viewing flyers. This is more so putting together my grocery list to do some price matching, but if I get out of this one, there is another one called Reebee, but I simply use this one more for just my online flyers. I just personally like this layout better. I find it easier to see which ones, they're more defined, and it's a personal preference. You might prefer the way the flyers are laid out on Flipp, but I just like, it's very easy for me to see them. And they've got current and upcoming. So today is a Thursday, so these are still current. For example, the no frills one doesn't actually change over until Friday, so it's still on there. But if you click upcoming, okay, well there's tomorrow's no frills flyer. So if you planned on going and doing your groceries tomorrow or the next day, at least you can start planning. And now, a lot of them, the flyers, these kind of start with Giant Tiger kind of switches on a Wednesday. You've got a couple doing Thursday and a few doing Friday. So, generally that's why you have to be, make sure you're looking at current or upcoming and know which day you're on. But really, past Friday, you're good for the week. So that's just my opinion. It does have a search function if you pull down. So I could still say I want to look for cheese. I just personally, maybe you would like to look at it like this better, because it does tell you what store: Freshco, M&M Meats, Real Canadian Superstore, Food Basics, and it lists it. I just like the way Flipp shows me the snapshot of the flyer. It's just, for me, easier to look at. But ultimately, those are two. We've got Flipp and Reebee, and those are two of my favorites to help me save money when I am at the grocery store. So thanks for watching.